What's going on YouTube? Kamikazevondoom here with another Division 2 video, and I'm just checking in on you. Today's video is going to be your Cassie Mendoza weekly vendor reset and must-buys for today, Wednesday, October 27th. Alright, but before we find Cassie Mendoza's vendor, we need to find the Snitch. So like every single week, I like to show you exactly where I have found the Snitch. So for my location, I am at 1408 by 3626. Now, whenever I am reading these numbers for the coordinates, the first number is on top and the second number is to the right. So whenever you're doing these coordinates, don't do them opposite. You're not going to figure out where the Snitch is. So make sure you do the coordinates exactly as they, show you on screen. Now this location is just south of the 1040 safe house. So you fast travel there, make your way south, and this is where I found the Snitch. Now you can pick up the Snitch, or talk to the Snitch. Now I was told to pick up the bounty. Alright. So people want me to pick up the bounty, hover over it, hit details, and then click on abort bounty. Boom. Alright, so we aborted the bounty, that way we can keep it later on. But that is where the Snitch is, and now it's time to find Cassie Mendoza. Now, like every week, please let me know in the comment section below where you have found the Snitch. This helps out the community. There are still people every single week that tell me that they can't find the Snitch, they're not sure where to look. So please, if you have different locations, let me know in the comment section below. This will deeply help out the community. But alright, let's find Cassie Mendoza. So now we are looking for the white shopping cart icon on the map. There we go. So this week, she is right next to the Air and Space Museum. So I'm going to fast travel there and go across the street. Hopefully this won't be a long one. That was pretty quick, my opinion. Alright, so we fast travel to Air and Space, turn around, and her vendor is going to be at the basement of this building just across the street. So to get there, you need to go to the left, go down the stairs, and there you have it. Alright, open up the door, and Cassie Mendoza. Alrighty. So like I said, this is your Cassie Mendoza weekly vendor reset for today, October 27th. Here we go.
Always a pleasure, Agent.
Alright, so starting off at the top, we have the named items, followed by the gear set items, and then some high-end items. Now, the disclaimer I do every week for Cassie Mendoza and her named items. If you are only seeing 2 named items from her inventory, it is because you have not unlocked both of the hunter items, meaning the shield splinterer and the hunter killer chest piece. Now the shield splinterer, the only way to get this weapon to show up is you have to hunt down and eliminate all of the year 1 hunters. You need to open up that ivory chest that's at the base of ops in DC, and you will have this weapon. Once you unlock that box, she will sell it immediately, and she will for the rest of time. Now the hunter killer chest piece, pretty much the same thing, except it's going to be hunting down and eliminating all of the year 2 hunters, all of the warlord hunters. Now once you do that, you're going to get all of your off-white keys. Make sure you open up the off-white box and the Haven in New York City. Once you do that, it'll be unlocked forever. There you go. So that is how I have 4 named items showing. So if anyone is asking, that is why. Alright, vendor reset, let's go. Starting off at the top, we have Emmeline's Guard. This is the named P90 with perfect preservation. Now this one has really high SMG damage, and then it comes with headshot damage. So what I would do is I'd pick this thing up, re-roll the headshot damage off for either damage to targets at a cover or damage to armor, whichever one you prefer, and you're good to go. This is actually a good pickup, and that perfect preservation heals you for a lot. It is a really good weapon to use. Highly recommend. That's the first item, and it's already a must-buy in my book. With that amount of SMG damage, just reroll that bottom attribute, and you're good to go. Moving on, we have the Anarchist Cookbook. This is the named Golden Gear backpack with Perfectly Wicked. Now, this is another must-buy in my book. Reason being is it comes with armor regen and hazard protection. So you could easily use this with, I don't know, say like a Ridgeway's Pride kind of build, do like a tanky, hazard protection build, or you could switch it up and do like a armor regen build with, say, Ridgeway's Pride as well, or Trauma if you do like Trauma. Let me know in the comments section below if you actually use Trauma. For some reason, I haven't used it in well over a year. I just prefer the Ridgeway's Pride chest piece. That, and it helps with armor regen, so it just makes sense that you could run, two Golden Gear, Emperor's Guard knee pads, Bellstone Armory, then you could put on the Ridgeway's Pride, and, I don't know, say like a Sokolov or something like that, and you're good to go. So pick this sucker up. It is the Anarchist Cookbook at Cassie Mendoza. Next up, we have the Shield Splinterer. Now this one is the named F2000 assault rifle with Optimist. Now as far as the attribute, it does come with crit chance. Not my favorite for assault rifles. Like I've said time and time again, I prefer either damage to targets out of cover or damage to armor because they are both multiplicative buffs and they just give you more damage overall. But this one does come with crit chance, so if you are looking for like a crit AR build, this is a good pickup. Just max out the AR damage and you are good to go. And then finally, for our named items, we have the Hunter Killer chest piece. It is my favorite chest piece in the game because it comes with Perfect Intimidate. Now, Perfect Intimidate gives you that 40% amplified damage in both PvP and PvE. Now, as far as the attributes on this chest piece, it comes with hazard protection and repair skills. Now, as far as me personally, I would get rid of the repair skills, either go armor regen or go with some sort of crit attribute. Just keep that hazard protection. And the funny thing is that and the backpack are pretty similar. Alright, moving on to the gear set items. Starting off with the Striker's backpack. This one comes with explosive resistance, followed by a Rigger chest piece with repair skills, a pair of Tip of the Spear gloves with armor regen, Eclipse Protocol knee pads with crit damage, Tip of the Spear holster with crit chance, and then finally ongoing directive mask with hazard protection. Now, looking at the high-end items. Yo, we've got another black. Do I still have that one from yesterday? Hold on. Do I still have that one from yesterday? Yeah. Alright, so this is the one I picked up yesterday during the weekly vendor reset. Let's just compare the two real quick. Alright, so Cassie Mendoza, scroll down here. Alright, it's the exact same weapon. Yo. She's selling the exact same weapon. Come on. Why you gotta do this to me? You know this upsets me. How are you gonna sell the exact same item we've already got the day before? It's still available right now. So now you can buy the exact same weapon in two different spots. Oh, as Peter Griffin would say in Family Guy, you know what really grinds my gears? The algorithm that places these vendor resets. That's what really grinds my gears. I wish I could see. I would definitely want to look at it. Alright. So it's the exact same black market T821. Max damage to armor with measured. I was told yesterday that a lot of people prefer this weapon and they do like it, and that it hits like a Mack truck. So I'll check it out. But yeah, it's the exact same. Swap speed, followed by an Empress International chest piece with composure, headshot damage, and skill damage. And finally, Sokolov Concern holster with headshot damage and weapon handling. Now looking at the mods, we have a skill haste mod 10.8 and a firefly mod of 6.1. Skill haste. Alright, so looking at her entire vendor and must-buys, let's just go through it really quick and then we're out of here. This was a pretty fast video. Emmeline's Guard, I highly recommend. It has high SMG damage, just re-roll that bottom attribute. Anarchist Cookbook, again, a great one. You could flip this one so many different ways. You could take off the armor and go weapon damage and keep the armor regen hazard. Or you could go hazard crit by re-rolling the armor regen off for crit. Or you could go armor regen crit and re-roll the hazard protection off for crit. Alright, so highly recommend both of these, actually. That's pretty cool. Shield Splinterer, I would only recommend that if you're using a AR crit build, then definitely you could try it out. But for me personally, I prefer damaged armor or damaged targets at a cover. And as far as the Hunter Killer chest piece, again, you could use this one. Just re-roll that repair skills off for either armor regen, crit, whatever it is you want. And yeah, these 4 named items are actually not horrible. I'm not a fan of the Shield Splinterer or the Hunter Killer for me personally, but the Anarchist and the Emmeline's Guard are both pretty strong in my book. Alright, moving on. Any other must-buys, things to look at? Probably not, to be honest. I mean, so the Empress International backpack with Composure, like I said yesterday, Composure, that wouldn't be a horrible talent to have if you're doing like a damage skill build hybrid. And using this with the headshot damage, it could help you out, especially with the capacitor. Yeah, I mean, that's only if you want to run like a skill damage, weapon damage hybrid. And that is it, everyone. Alright, that is Cassie Mendoza's weekly vendor reset and must-buys for today, Wednesday, October 27th. I hope you enjoyed it. One last disclaimer. Remember that her vendor opens and closes every other day. So if you do miss it, don't worry. Just find the Snitch and find this white shopping cart icon, and it'll tell you exactly when she's going to come back. So don't worry. Just find the Snitch and you will have all the answers you need. But alright, everyone. I am Kamikazevondoom. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to hit that like, subscribe to the channel. I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care, everyone. Peace.